ZNS Total Sports is brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.
Good evening, Mamas. I'm Amajal Knowles with your Sunday Sports. The Bahamas Senior Women's National Basketball team over in Puerto Rico for this year's edition of the Central Basket Women's Championship that features 7 teams from the region. Head coach Wade Watson giving us an update on how the practices are shaping up.
Our second practice for the day. Everybody seems to be upbeat and high-spirited. They're ready to go. The ladies are hoping that they get enough rest as we have our first game against the host country, Puerto Rico, tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. Our goal is to really get the ladies prepared for that team today. So we're going to have a film session sometime this afternoon, I'd say about maybe 2:30, 3 o'clock, before we head to our 6 o'clock practice. But everybody seems to be happy. Everybody seems to be in good spirits and excited and ready to go. Ask the Bahamian public to, watch the games as much as possible and try to, if you have an opportunity, to send us some kind of communication to encourage the ladies to put their best foot forward. They seem enthusiastic, and I think we're going to do very well. At least we're going to try our best to represent the country as best as possible at the highest level.
In action from the New Barbados Softball Association last night, 2 games on deck. In the first, the BTC Lady Warriors, who came into the game 5-9, took on the 12-3 Johnson Lady Truckers. The Truckers coming out with a vengeance, steamrolling over BTC 16-6. The winning pitcher was Mia Turner. The losing pitcher was Laurique Bernard. In Game 2 was not that much of a contest either, as the defending champions, the Sunshine Auto Wildcats, made slight work of the 12-3 Platinum Pool Sharks, scoring 3 runs in the bottom of the first and 7 runs in the third to secure a 10-zip win after 4 innings. Winning pitcher Tila Johnson.
Not so easy, Bishop team is a younger team than the Wildcats. They have a lot of energy, a lot of talent too, but they have to bring the fight a little more than what they brought tonight.
Johnson adding that the team seems to be peaking at the right time.
Yeah, I told them we didn't hit our peak as yet, and our bat's coming around.
As for the losing coach, Stephen Bishop Bannaby, he gave the Wildcats their due.
That's just it. Everything went wrong. We just didn't come to play. I don't understand that. That's the worst game we played for the year. We just didn't come to play, and I must congratulate them. They came to play, and they hit the ball. In order to be successful, you got to practice. We just didn't practice. That's the first time I pitch in about 3 weeks. We got to practice. That's the whole thing. Congratulations to them. They played a good game.
However, he says his team is still not deterred.
Well, the thing about it is, I like my chances. What happened now is all of us can end up having the same record. Now, I don't know how the league is sorted out, but we may have 3 teams with identical records. So we'll see what happens there.
Final games for the season, if the Wildcats win their game, they will secure the pennant on the ladies' side. And we're a day away from the Popgun Senior and Super Bowling Championships in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. 2 of our female bowlers that are set to participate says they're feeling confident they will have a big performance. Triskel Roll and Marina McLean.
Well, we have not done as well as we should have in the past, but definitely with continued practice here, the camaraderie and working on our spares and just the fundamentals, we should do well coming forward.
Pretty good, actually. I'm more comfortable now. There was a few things that I've learned since that tournament to the upcoming one, so I'm pretty confident.
Several of the players are expected to represent the country in the tournament, including national champion David Slatter and veteran Sonny Lockhart. And former Olympian Nathaniel McKinney doing his best to give back to the community, hosting a trifecta of sporting events to impact kids in the inner cities.
My second annual, I actually registered as a trifecta, but the first part, the initiative is soccer, and yes, that program was phenomenal in the western area. So we brought it down here in the inner city. Hopefully they will stay. Secondly, would be would be speed and dynamics in my background in track and field, and then the third would be a back to school giveaway. And of course, we having a mini tournament today for the kids, as well as we having a little grill and eat and chill.
As for why he decided to give back.
I think my bloodline, and when I look at my origin, when I look like where I came from, and my mom, and then my dad, and then when I find out, about my family and what they do in the sporting arena and their give back, and then linking up with Valentino Brown, Scroogie, it was very simple to see that he did it, and then I just came on board and took it to another level where I use sports as an avenue for peace.
The former track athlete on why he incorporated sports such as soccer and basketball, despite his background.
Track is something that I used to stay off the street. That was my outro from the inner city. It wasn't about going to the Olympics or anything else. Just going to college, knowing that I can get a college degree and move forward and just move completely out the inner city because of the struggle and what I was going through. So that's what I was using the leverage of track and field for. Had I been good in weightlifting or football, I would have been playing that. But I was just phenomenal in high school at track.
This is McKinney's second year hosting the event, and he says he plans to continue the tradition every year.
And that will do it for this Sports Sunday. Stay tuned. Tonight's weather forecast is up next.